Hey guys, and welcome to
Hey.
episode 2 of the Antisocial Network. I have
Amma.
with me, and we're just going to talk about, we're just going to have a girl talk, basically.
Yes, ma'am.
So before we start, do you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Amma, and you can follow me on IG at amma.irl.
Perfect. So the way this is going to work, we have someone with us who's going to ask us questions.
Okay.
So what's question 1?
Rate your ex's looks from 1 to 10.
Your ex can be your ex ting or your ex whatever.
Okay.
So you can go first.
From 1 to 10. Okay. I don't know. It's a bit difficult. He's cute. He's fine.
He's aight.
I don't know because you know those guys that if you see them in real life, you probably be like, we'll walk past him. But he has about him. He's a little bit
Yeah.
He has about him. So I don't know. It's kind of more the way he just carries himself. That's what I'm
Okay.
attracted to. But in terms of everything, I guess overall, I'd give him yo.
If you don't want to answer, because I don't want to answer either. No,
You don't answer.
I don't want to answer that question.
We're not answering.
I'm scared to answer that question. I don't know. I feel like it's hella sketchy.
So, okay,
But-
let's not answer.
Okay, so next question.
You can just
then.
add the part.
Yeah, I'll add it.
Yeah, he's a.
Okay.
Rate your ex's personality from 1 to 10.
Damn, you go first.
8.5 or 9.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's lit.
Yeah, he's lit.
Lit.
Or we just vibe. There's always
You guys got on, yeah.
personalities going well. Yeah.
Okay. Well, for me, I think the last person I talked to, I didn't get to see much of his personality.
What? Huh? Excuse me? What do you mean?
No, I don't know how to explain it. Obviously, I saw his personality, but I don't know. I'm a very playful person, and he wasn't, I guess. So yeah, because I'm super playful.
Yeah.
And he wasn't.
Okay.
So because of that, I'd say I'd give him.
Wow.
Because of that, I give him a 5. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, it was a bit boring.
So would you say you just went for looks and then?
No, not that. We were just very serious.
Okay.
Together we were very serious. We
Yeah.
weren't super playful, and I
Yeah.
usually am. I'm always laughing.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he wasn't.
All right. Okay.
But I don't know. I think we needed more time. You get me? So if we
Okay.
had more time, I probably would have seen that side of him.
Ooh, are you trying to reshoot your shot there?
No. Respectfully.
Respectfully. All right. You heard it here first. Okay. So I answered already. So next question.
Were they a good or bad boyfriend? Ting?
Ting.
A ting.
Ooh, that's a rough question. Were they a good or bad ting?
Who's going first? You want to go first?
Yeah, okay, I'll go first. They weren't a bad ting.
Mm-hmm.
Ting. They weren't bad, no. No, because let me not bait anyone out here. Let me not make it too obvious. But no, I don't think they were, for me anyways. That's all I'm gonna say. So I don't want to explain too much.
No, he wasn't bad. It's just we weren't compatible at the time.
Right. Okay.
But I don't think he was bad, no.
Yeah.
Next one.
Next.
Would you say you missed them?
Would I say I missed them? To a certain extent, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The friendship
That's
part.
fair, yeah. That's fair.
Get up.
I would say miss them. Certain aspects, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
or do you wish things went differently? Could you?
Yeah,
say?
I definitely think wish things went differently because I feel like we would have been cool.
Okay.
Do you get me?
All right.
Not even on a romantic thing, just
Yeah.
friendship wise, we would have been cool.
Yeah.
But we just ended up sticky.
Oh damn. That's rough.
What was the reason for the breakup?
Whoa. That's
Ooh.
a very. You go first.
I'll go first. What was the reason for the breakup? I think
with your team?
We were cool. And then but I already told you, like, we had a difference in personalities, I'd say. Like, I'm a bit more playful, he wasn't. So there was that already, but we were like still cool. And then at a certain point, I think something happened where we were both like, okay, we don't trust each other in the situation, right? So yeah, but we never had that conversation of like, why? Do you get what I mean?
Oh,
this is just from my
really?
my point of
Yeah.
view, is what I think. We never
Yeah.
had that conversation talking about like, okay, this is like, it was an elephant in the room, but we just never talked about it for real. So, you know, with no trust, start acting a bit different.
Right.
And so
trust is definitely
you get me?
so important.
You get
Like,
me? And
trust
especially
is-
because we're trying to ignore this thing and just try to plow through something. And it just wasn't working out like that. And he was acting out, I'm acting out. So we hear like evil twin. So yeah. So it's stupid. Like, when thinking back on it, it's dumb because we just had to communicate, you know, just had to have conversation, but we never did. We never had that conversation.
Do you feel like you need to have it? Like, not like now, but like, do you feel like you need to talk about the fact that it went wrong that way, that the fact that you guys lost trust, or do you feel like...
I mean, I would. I mean, it doesn't, like, it's not something that I'm trying to go back on or anything like that. So it's not really necessary. But as I said, we would have been cool. I think we would have been cool. So would we have that conversation? I would be open to having that conversation if you wanted to have that conversation. But it's not that deep. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, it was basically like evil twin. Like, at the end of it, we was here like evil twin. So
okay. Did I answer mine? No. Okay. So my answer would be, you know, when just two people just like grow apart. And
that's tough.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we grow older, we grow apart, we see each other less, we have a few arguments here and there, and then we realize, like, yo, what are we doing?
Damn.
But I don't know, maybe it's not a toxic situation. I'm not trying to elaborate here because I'm not trying to make it like obvious. But like, my short answer is we have grown apart, and that's it. But it's like on a civil type thing.
So you guys are like cool now?
We're cool.
That's good.
Yeah, we're cool.
That's good.
We're definitely cool.
That's good.
Yeah, but yeah. Are there any other questions?
What was the best thing about being in a relationship?
Okay, he was in a relationship now because he was a ting.
It was a ting. He was a ting.
Having someone that you can just like talk to about having someone you could talk to about things that excites you, and they're excited to hear you talk about that. Having someone that like makes you feel pretty and makes you feel amazing and just like listens to you and you can trust, that's probably what I'd
like
say.
attention and stuff.
And someone that can relate to you, for sure. That's what I would say. But yeah, that's my answer. That's not a hard question to answer. What would you say?
I guess the same. The same.
Yeah.
Like, just regular shit.
Yeah.
He was lit though. He's lit.
Yeah. He was lit. Okay. I see you.
He's lit.
See you. But
sorry.
What?
He's lit.
Trash.
He's rubbish.
I'm putting that in. I'm putting that in.
Hold on.
I'm putting that in.
Hold on. Let's go get it.
Don't get me. No, you don't believe me. I'm putting that in. I'm keeping that. Stop. Oh my gosh.
He's cool.
Are you sure?
He's cool.
You sure? Yeah. Okay.
No bad blood.
All right. I hear that. Anything else?
What did your friends think of your team?
Oh, can I answer?
Yeah.
Thought I could do better.
Damn.
Thought I was worth a lot more.
Damn.
Yeah, basically that's what
And do you think, like, do you see some truth in that?
At the time, I did. And I feel like because I was so influenced by what my friends would think about who I'm talking to or who I was, like, seeing, blah, blah. So I definitely saw that, and it definitely did influence, like, what I did think of this person. Yeah, for sure. But it's not like I treat them bad or anything.
I know what you mean.
Definitely. But as I am older now, I'm making this sound like it was 10 years ago when it wasn't. But anyways, now I don't agree with what they said because I feel like they were looking at a lot of things.
They didn't know him for
Yeah,
real.
they didn't know him for who he was, and
they didn't know him like you knew him, girl.
And that's on period. You know what I mean? I try to tell them that, but anyways, they don't listen to me. But it's like it's cool. It's cool.
I feel you.
But yeah, that's probably my answer.
With me, I think, cause when he was first trying to move to me, I was like, I wasn't having it. And then my friends like convinced me. They're like, no, Angela, like you always doing this, like. And then I was like, okay, cool. So we get to talking, whatever. So they didn't like him. They didn't like him. And then coming towards the end, I guess they just saw like how toxic we were being. Do you know what I mean?
Do you feel like your friends can see what you can't see? Like,
no.
Really?
I know before my friends, facts.
Yeah, but like, see, they're able to see things from outside.
No. Really? Because usually I'm the one being like, nah, I'm out. And then my friends be like, no, like, you're always doing this. Do you get me? Talk about it. Especially my cousin. She's always she's always on she's always like on the nigga side. She was always like, no, Angela, just talk to him, like da. Cause for me, like sometimes I have like low tolerance, like some stuff. I'm just like, nah, I'm over it. Do you know what I mean? Because I hate going back and forth. I hate sending long paragraph and like it turns can't do that. My stomach. Yeah. Like I hate doing that.
I hear that.
Absolutely hate. I hate going back and forth. I hate all this kind of stuff, especially if we're not doing face to face. All this texting, I hate it. Yeah. And like the last person I was talking to, paragraphs galore, and it just made me cringe. Like looking back, I will never do that again. But yeah, definitely my friends, did they like him? They did, but my friends, in terms of them seeing I always see it before them. I'm like, nah, this nigga is trash.
Yeah, but you could be seeing this person. Okay, you see both sides of this guy, right? You see the good and you see the bad. Right. Your friends probably only see the bad of him, and that probably influences.
No, my friends see the good.
They see they see the good, but you're probably. So, like, when they say, like, oh, you're so blinded by him, so, like, you're not really noticing, like, how he's doing you dirty. So, would you think that your friends who aren't blinded by him, they're seeing stuff that you're not, like, deep
I don't think I've ever been in that situation because I'm pretty, like, in tune. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I see what's going on. So, usually it's the other way around. Where my friends are like, because I'll see one small thing and I'm like, nah, I'm done. That's dead. And then my friends be like, nah, like, I should talk to him. Because I'm very prideful and it's really bad, but I'm very prideful. No. So, like, yeah, my friends be, like, talking me down and stuff.
No, but
yeah, my friends be talking me down.
I hear that. But I don't know, from like what I see, if I see my friends in a relationship, for example, I definitely
see the red flags before they do.
I see the red flags, right? But I mean, at the same time, I like to mind my own business. So who am I to be like chatting like, oh, like all this? But I definitely feel like girls should pay attention to what their girls see, but obviously to what their friends see. But obviously, it's important to
make your own mind up.
Make your own mind up. Right. And also know that you have trust that your friend circle is like true. Like trust that you can trust them and trust what they're saying. Because a lot of girls they would claim to be your friends when they're really not your friends.
Yeah. I've never really had like girl group issues like that. So I've never like really experienced that. So usually like if my friends say something, I do definitely take into consideration what they say. 100%.
Yeah. Same here. Like I don't think I've had that much like
girl
issues. Like no, I haven't. I haven't.
That's good.
Yeah.
You've skipped that part.
Hopefully you don't have to experience that.
But
any other question?
What would you do if your ting texted you right now?
I'd reply.
Yeah, but what are you doing?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What we do?
What you doing?
Let's keep it PG. No. What would I? I mean,
if your ting just said, "Okay, let's talk, let's link."
Yeah, I'm going to see you.
Oh, Anne's going to see.
I'm going.
Anne's going.
I'm going.
Anne's going.
I mean, why not? I mean, we're cool. We're cordial. We're friends. We're okay. So
okay,
I mean,
but she's going.
We don't know what could happen, but I'm going. I'm going anyways. So yeah, that's my answer, man. I'm going like.
Okay.
How about you?
Fair. Yeah, I don't know what
Are you?
Am I
Would
texting
you?
him back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll text him back. Of
Link
course.
up? Would you go?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a bit hesitant with that one.
Girl, yeah, I would. I would.
You would
Like, I'm not
actually.
beefing nobody. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Are
like,
you sure?
I'm chilling.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
chilling.
Is that it? No more questions. So, we got a few people to ask questions on Instagram.
Okay.
So I saved 2, which I thought were pretty good. So one question is, if someone was a cheater, are they always going to be a cheater deep down? Like, do you think they would always be a cheater?
I don't know. Like, I feel like that's kind of sticky. But what I do always say with my friends, like, obviously we've all had this conversation. Me personally, I think guys, especially guys like our age, really change. Like, really.
Elaborate.
I feel like, I don't know, like at this age, niggas is decades behind us women. So I feel like for guys to like really tap in, like, and to be in tune with themselves, like for real, like the real
Go on.
their real selves, like really, really tap in and be in tune with themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that doesn't really happen till later, if even. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
So if like a guy is cheating, do I think he's changed? Probably not. Like if a guy told me that he cheated, that's a red flag, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
It's a red flag, but would you ever like trust that person?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not. I just feel like guys rarely change, because I don't think that guys, like, only some men, I feel like, are actually tapped into themselves. Do you get what I mean?
Right.
Like truly tapped into themselves.
Yeah.
Whereas women, like, I don't know, we carry the world on our shoulders.
And that's on
You
period.
feel me? So,
you already know.
I don't know, it's a bit different.
Yeah.
But for niggas, I don't know. I feel like
Okay.
niggas back there. So I don't know.
Okay. I would say unless the guy is moving like Future, like you know how he moves. I feel like if he was a cheater once and he's claiming that he's a changed man and all this stuff, I feel like I would definitely give that person a chance.
Yeah.
Because people can change. I mean, people can always change. People can always like mature and like deep that, okay, right, like you're moving mad. But I feel like, let's say it's a 21-year-old now that's cheated and they're saying, oh, I'm a changed person, blah blah. I feel like that's cap. But if he was a cheater earlier on, let's say he's cheated at 20 and now he's 25, I feel like that's a good gap. I feel like if someone has cheated now, give them a bit of time to, get it out of their system, because clearly it must be some type of phase. But I don't know, do you think that if they're once cheater like forever, they will be a cheater?
No, as I said, like, I do think that people change. And I do feel like you shouldn't judge person like on mistake, even though cheating's not a mistake. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but really,
You shouldn't judge a person on their mistake.
By their mistakes, yeah.
Wait, so can I divert that for a second? We were talking about, I hate this topic of like body count and all this stuff, but we were talking about that on the live.
Yeah.
And someone was talking, let's not at anyone here, but
Okay.
someone was talking and they said that if someone has like a high body count, like that's it gone. Like that was their, let's say this girl that has a high body count, she probably claims it to be a mistake. So now that she's older, she's a changed person, let's say. Do you feel like so do you feel like someone like that could be like a different person now? Do you feel like if they're claiming that to be a mistake, do you feel like they could be a changed person? Let's say someone has a high body count of like 10. No, I don't know if that's high for anyone, but like, so if a girl has a high body count of 10 and a guy has a body count of like 4, he's saying now she has a high body count, I can't talk to her anymore. I don't respect that. Whereas she's like, I'm a changed person.
Don't judge me based on that.
Don't judge me based on those. Do you feel like that's fair for him to, do you feel like he should give her a chance in that situation?
I mean, first of all, how are you having sex by mistake? But
sorry, I just
Anyways,
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. Like
no, but like some people go through phases.
yeah,
Some
but
people
that's
are
not a mistake.
No, but some people are surrounded by the wrong people. Some people go
Right.
through phases. Some people are insecure, so they literally
they made bad choices.
Yeah, they made bad choices.
But it doesn't mean like I feel like
but
when
they're
you're saying
claiming
mistake,
it to be a mistake. They're claiming it to be they look at it now and they're like, I
it's a
shouldn't have done
negative
that.
thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I do hear that, but I'm just trying to say, like, I feel like when people start saying that, the person start feeling shame. Shouldn't be like, you had sex, that was your past. You know what I mean? You've moved on now.
And she's
So-
really feeling this guy, but now he's
not feeling her. If he's
just
not feeling
simply
her,
based on the number.
then there's something wrong with him, because why is he judging
Yeah,
you
I
based
feel
on
like
a
that's
number?
like
That's
hella
silly.
immature.
You get me?
You
That's
know?
silly. So
Thank you.
he's got to go anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like, bye.
get
Anyways,
me?
yeah. So I diverted that. And the other question was, how do you deal with toxic people?
Like boys?
Yeah.
How do you get out of that situation?
Mhm.
That's tough. That's actually tough.
Mm.
Because I don't know. It is. I don't know. That's tough.
It takes a lot of courage to leave something like that. It takes a lot of
does.
courage and it takes a lot of like strength and like self-control. I feel
Right.
like in that situation, it's easier said than done to just like
100%.
block and dip because
100%.
you don't know what type of person this guy is. You don't know if they could be like stalking you, pulling up to your house, or like abusing you on social media. So
And also why you feel like you need to be in that situation, because you're in that situation because you're getting something from it. Even though it's toxic, you're getting something from it. So you're cutting yourself short as well, because you're losing something that you're feeling like you're benefiting from. So that is tough, because it's like you have to start digging into yourself now, like, why am I acting like that? Because really, obviously, that person is toxic, but we can't change a person. So you have to look like inner and think, why are you doing that to yourself?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, why are you putting yourself in that kind of situation? What are you getting from it? How can we change that?
Yeah.
And what are we going to substitute that with?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's tough. It is a tough situation. I think definitely start doing some soul searching, which is nasty and super cliche to say, but it's important.
Yeah, I definitely think it's important to like learn to figure out how you can substitute what you're losing when you leave a toxic situation. And then maybe once you figure that out, I feel like it would be definitely a lot easier for you to leave that toxic person.
Right.
Personally, I haven't been in that situation, but definitely you mentioning like being able to fill the void once you've cut yourself off from that is,
and recognizing why you're in it.
Yeah.
Like, because why are you in that situation? Because the thing is, a lot of the time girls know, like, this guy isn't right for us and stuff like that. Like, obviously we're stuck on potential, which I already talk about all the time. That's cap. We don't do that around these sides.
We don't do it.
No,
we don't do
sir.
it. We don't do it.
But like, stuck on potential and that kind of things. He's gonna grow. He's gonna change. He's gonna mature. All this kind of stuff. That's dead. We don't do none of that.
We don't do that. We don't do that here.
So I don't know. I feel like you just need to figure out like why, and your self-worth, because definitely some low self-esteem going on.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of low self-esteem is there. And I feel like that brings into my other point of, girls and women in general being able to, be able to sustain themselves on their ones, being able to, just live by yourself. You don't need, like, if you have that significant other, that's great. Like, kudos to you. I hope it's brilliant and I hope it's amazing. But if you're young, like let's say 20s, I feel like you should be able to be comfortable with being by yourself, because that's when you learn to love yourself and you learn to, learn a lot about
yourself.
Yeah, and you learn a lot about your insecurities as well, which takes quite a long time, because if you're stuck on your insecurities, or if that's at the back of your mind when you're trying to love another person, it's not gonna work out. Well, it could work out, but it's
not real.
Yeah, it's not real. Exactly.
It's not real.
It's not real at all. So like that's like what I would say. And from when you're comfortable being by yourself, you're happy with you love yourself, so therefore you can love another person, then think about relationships, think about growing in that way, and then it'll be most likely, hopefully, more successful that way. But
I think so, because I think when you don't know yourself, you don't know what you actually want, and you're most likely to accept things that just feel good at the time.
But
Do you know what I mean?
they're not for you.
But they're not for you.
Yeah.
So I feel like you really need to. That's why on the live, I was saying that I understand why people say 20s are for your ones, like, and your friends, and to experience stuff, because you should just be learning. Like, learning about yourself, what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah.
In terms of, like bettering your mind, feeding your soul, your heart, all that good stuff. And actually doing some, I don't know, soul searching and figuring out, like, why you act the way you act.
Right.
All your toxic traits, because nobody's perfect. You have to have that conversations with
figuring
ourselves.
out your toxic traits and accepting that you have toxic traits as well.
Right.
You know, it's
and
very
then
important.
Trying to understand why those are your toxic traits. Do you get me? And then also, like, what you expect from other people in terms of relationships and the toxic things. Like,
what you expect. Would you have, like, a list, and would you be like, yeah, I expect this, 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 and this, and you literally check them off with, like, would you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think now, when I was younger, and probably not. When I was younger, I would say I definitely accepted what was coming to me. You get me? So, like, not that I was accepting anything, obviously not, but I was accepting what was coming to me in terms of, like, you know, all you had to do is be nice to me. Do you get me? But I'm grown now, baby.
You're grown now. I was like, all you have to do is to be nice to me.
No, all you have to do is be nice to me. Like, all you have to do is be nice to me. Obviously, like, be respectful, all that good stuff. Do you get me? But it's like, I need more now. Do you get me?
Right.
I'm older now. I need more. So, I don't know. But now, like, I would say I definitely have a couple of things that, like, a list where I'm like, okay, if you're not doing this, it's not even going to be that thing. Do you get me? Yeah.
For me, do I have a list, or do I don't have a list, but there's definitely things I do expect.
Yeah, I mean, list is kind of OD. Things that I do. I do have expectations,
yeah. Exactly. Like, I don't know, would you say the topic on the live, what one of the things that came up was, like, that girls are materialistic. Is that one of the things that, do you feel like if you're looking for a man, like, he has to have money, would you say? Like, you have to have money? Like,
yeah.
Straight up.
Respectful.
I mean, who's gonna pay for the nails? Who's gonna pay for the
paying
hair,
for my nails?
lashes,
Who's doing all of that?
all of
I
that?
mean, like, okay, yeah, you have to have money. Hold on, like, do we not live? Okay, how? Wait, deep it. I'm getting mad now.
Yeah, like, no,
hold on,
yeah.
because do you want to be broke and be dating? Hold on, for guys, why do you think it's okay to be looking for a relationship and not have yourself patterned? Why?
Sorry,
Why?
repeat that louder for
Why?
the people in the background.
Why?
I don't think they heard that.
I just need to know, why are you dating and you're broke? Why? Why? When you could, all that energy, do you know what I mean? You could be putting into yourself. Do you know what I mean? Because you're supposed to be in addition to somebody. But now I'm gonna have all these expectations, and now you're stressed, and now your account is going into minus.
Yeah.
Now everybody's stressed.
That's
like,
right.
What's the point? Might as well just, like, sort yourself out.
Yeah.
And then go find the babe after. Like, girls are everywhere, and they're not running at all.
Yeah.
So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas aren't in tune with themselves. They don't tap in. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. We can get into a whole conversation, girl, about tapping into yourself. But men, I feel like they're just not tapped in. They're just not. Like, niggas are just so...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're just not there with it.
But one thing I want to say is, when girls are like, okay, my guy has to have money, he has to do all this, I feel like as a girl, you should set that standard for yourself as well. Like, don't be a broke babe and expecting some guy to come and, like, do all of it for you. If that happens, that's great. But, like, sustain yourself, have money for yourself, so that when that person comes along, they're an addition. They're not going to be your all. They're not going to be your every. You're not going to be depending on them, because
niggas can take away from you as fast as they gave you. They can take it away from you. 100%.
And that's how people find themselves in, like, toxic situations, because they're in this relationship now, and this guy is providing the money, this guy is this guy's, like, doing all of this, but, like, he's not treating her right. He's, doing all the wrong things, but you're staying there because he's sustaining you financially. I just feel like girls need to, expect, it's not right to expect a guy to, be able to afford, like, all this whatever for you, but, like, expect it for yourself.
I think I do understand. I do understand that, but I'm gonna talk for my girls. I'm always gonna talk for my girls.
That's why I had you on this show. That's why I had you here.
Men coming to shame women, that's dead. About their own standards, that's dead.
Yeah.
Go find a girl that's within your own standards. You get what I mean? Because if I'm like, okay, my man has to have this, and this. I did not pick that. Even if I'm at home, a bum, not doing anything, I did not pick that ideal out of nowhere. There are girls that are at home, just sitting there, and rich men are coming to them. Do you get what I mean? It happens.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like a girl could be like, obviously, as women, you know, we're like, okay, girls should have their own and stuff. But girls that don't and expect rich niggas to find them, that happens.
Yeah, it does.
You should leave those girls alone. Don't be shaming
them.
Don't be entering women's business. Men will come and be talking about, oh, lower your standards.
Yeah.
Girls are always expecting all of this, but they don't even have... Mind your business. Like, the thing is...
Mind your business.
Mind your business.
Your business.
Your business. Hold your lips. We don't want to hear it. That's the thing. We actually don't want to hear it. I did not come here to be listening to men's opinions talking about women should lower their standards.
It's the audacity for them to just give their opinion.
Like,
anyways,
nobody asked.
No one asked
my own standards, because there are women there that are not doing anything, and rich men are going to collect them.
Yeah.
But obviously, as you know, we're like, as you know, the new young women, Gen Z, and that we do everything ourselves. You feel me? And yeah, of course. Personally, I'm not gonna expect what I can give. Personally,
that's my mindset. Not everyone thinks like that.
Not everyone thinks like that, but I'm just saying for those men that I can be like, okay, I need him to live by himself and do this and have a job and and niggas will come in so angry, like, lower your standards. We're in college, like, we're in our early calm down.
No.
But no,
sir,
though.
you calm down.
You calm down, baby. How about you get your money up?
Oh, I mean, sorry to your feelings.
You know what I mean? Sorry. I don't know. I just feel like it's not a conversation. Like, that's just not something to be discussed. If I set my standard, that's my standard. Whether it's crazy or not, whether that's my reality, doesn't mean, like, just because you have your own reality, I have my own reality.
Why are they so fussed over it?
Do you know what I mean? So triggered.
They're triggered because they can't reach that standard. That's why they're triggered.
But the thing is, there's girls that are of your standards, so just face your front. Like, men always...
Not you saying face your front.
I don't know. I just feel like people should just stay in their own lane. Like, it's not a competition. It's nothing. Like, if I'm, like, expecting this and you can't give me that, cool. Make way for somebody that can.
Yeah.
You go find someone. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because...
And while you're finding someone, try to get to that level. It won't hurt anyone.
But...
Sorry.
That's the thing. I don't know. I just feel like... And even then, right... It's people's priorities and stuff, because I can prioritize buying shiny things and designer this and designer that, whatever, cool. But somebody might not want to use their money for that. We could both have the same salary, but we're using our money differently. Yeah. Do you get what I mean? So it just, I don't know. Niggas should just stop being so easily triggered. Calm down.
Calm down. Go and drink water. Go and eat food and just
down,
sleep.
Baby. Calm down.
You don't need to be... They don't need to... I just think they're just pressed over a lot of female issues. But, like, I mean, it's female issues.
It's female issues. You actually don't need to stress yourself. That's the thing. Like, what do niggas do? Play NBA and get haircuts? Like, just go do that. Like,
you know, I think we're going to end it there because I feel like this is getting a bit violent.
Just go do that. Like, don't be entering women's business. Yeah. I'm not here talking...
Go kick a ball.
I'm not here acting like, oh, I know about this.
You know what they can do? You know what they can do? They can go condition their beards. If they have one.
Ow. Respectfully.
My bad. Respectfully. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I think we might have a part 2 because this is a good conversation. One day. We'll see. Yeah. I feel like we should bring this back. Or we might bring it to another time. Because it's a pretty good conversation.
We can bring it back.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, that was episode 2. And I really loved having you here.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you for coming down.
Thank you.
And I hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget to follow her on... What's your...
Amma.IRL.
Yeah. Okay, guys. And that is it.